Welcome in, everybody, to a very different look for tonight. I know that you're probably not used to seeing us this way. We are outside the Mummers Museum. It's right over there up to our right-hand side here. We are live. Technically, we're live tonight, coming from the Battle of the Bands, the parking lot behind the Mummers Museum. We're setting up for the Battle of the Bands between Quaker City String Band and Fralinger String Band, two of the biggest clubs to ever take the street.
Power.
Two of the most successful clubs to ever take the street. And it's not underway just yet. So if you're not here and you didn't make the event tonight, let's explain a little bit of how it's going to go down. So this is what it's going to be, right? Tonight, it's going to be Quaker and Fralinger in succession. Okay, so it's going to be Fralinger go up first. They're going to play like a 45 minute set, and then Quaker is going to come up after a break, and they're going to do the same thing. We're not going to give away any details, but Billy and I were here earlier setting up. I know you didn't get a chance to see this. Well, we went inside to drop off some of our gear, and there looks like there's a couple surprises coming, a couple things coming our way or the audience's way that are going to be pretty cool.
And my way.
And your way, because you haven't seen it yet. But we're not going to talk about that here. We want to leave it up to the audience that is here tonight. So we're not going to cover it in its entirety, because if you enjoy what you see tonight from the little glimpse of our episode, you should make an effort to come down here next year whenever they plan it, because I'm sure they're going to do it again. It's a really successful event, and it's a great fundraiser for, I guess, Mummers Against Cancer might be making something off of this. The Mummers Museum, I'm sure, is probably making a little bit of off of this. So we're going to talk to some people from the Quaker side. We're going to talk to some people from the Fralinger side, and we're going to keep it pretty casual. There might be some people stopping up that we don't even know about tonight. We got some food. We got some drinks. We're part of the audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but we do have to thank Frank Quinn, Spanky Brown, and Bobby Thiel from Quaker and Fralinger, respectively, that helped us get set up here, gave us a spot, and invited us to come. So that's going to be really cool. So we hear Quaker's Spanky Brown in the back there on the microphone. It sounds like he's trying to corral Fralinger there and kind of get them set. But before we do that, and bring a couple numbers from Fralinger String Band to you guys, we do, as always, have a couple housekeeping notes to go over, a couple events coming up that are important that we definitely need your support on. So, Haley, why don't you take us through that?
One more time. Today, Mummers Against Cancer are here tonight. They're selling shirts. They're selling, trying to get some donations for money and everything. And one of their benefits coming up is October 9th here at the museum. It's a Friday night. It's their Mummers Against Cancer benefit, and it is a country western theme, $30 a ticket. Closer than that right now, Fralinger has their home run derby chances going off. I believe it's on Facebook. Tuesday, July 7th, it'll be on Facebook Live at 7:30. You can buy tickets. One ticket, $10. 3 tickets, $25, and 7 tickets for $40. So make sure you're checking that out if you want to go see the home run derby. And then July 19th, Quaker City is doing their bash at the beach, Seaport Pier, Wildwood, New Jersey. You probably saw a taste of them a couple weeks ago at the Luau. July 19th, $25 a person. So we'll be plugging these throughout the show before they come on, see what you're buying into here.
All right, awesome. So, like we said, we're gonna wait a little bit and hear Fralinger get underway. You might hear some background noise tonight, but that's all right. We got a lot going on down here, and it's going to be a really fun night. You might be able to see a little bit behind us, and you'll see more when the band starts to play and we do a couple shots. How many people are actually here? But it's a pretty cool environment. It kind of feels a little bit like the old days of the nightly concerts that they would have here in the summer. Feels a little bit like that. But we're going to turn it over to the Fralinger String Band, as you can hear Spanky in the background say. So let's listen into Fralinger a little bit as they get underway. Enjoy. All right. Well, we're rolling along with the Fralinger String Band, and who better to bring up to the stage during a Fralinger and Quaker City event than Will Dieseroth from the South Philly String Band.
Thank you.
Always looking handsome. He's got the hair done. He's got the chain out. All right. So why, Will, would you want to come out to something like this being in South Philly? What's it mean to you?
So it's about the hobby, right? Above all, yes, it's competitive. This is what we do all year around. It's 12 months a year. But I have lifelong friends in both bands. I actually took lessons in Quaker City's basement off of Jimmy Fox for 100 years. And, of course, I brought my boy, who's back over there. My brother-in-law's here with me as well. I'm a neighborhood guy. And it's, like I said, as competitive as we are and everything like that, it's still a brotherhood at the end of the day. And we like to support one another. And it's, I mean, these are our biggest competitors, these two. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the truth of the matter.
Scouting out next year's competition early.
Right, that's right. Don't say it out loud.
Wear this cheap 24 shirt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it.
They had to. It's the last one we had to.
Everyone's just flexing their muscles.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's got hers on.
And we got a new camera guy. Your
That's
boy's
it.
up
Yeah,
there.
that's my son Grayson behind the camera.
How's he feel about the mums and all?
He loves it.
Yeah?
He's so dug in. He's still watching the.
He's
Come on.
always
Here,
out
come
here
around.
dancing.
Come around, buddy.
No,
Come
he's
say
being
hello.
shy.
Oh, make
You
you
want to be shy?
famous.
No?
Oh, he's being shy. He's got the hat on.
When you
and
get older
everything.
and join Quaker City.
Yeah, right. I'll take his last name. Yeah, he'll get thrown right out of the house.
Yeah, how is he into learning an instrument?
He wants to start taking sax lessons. We're going to wait till he gets his big boy teeth.
There you
right?
go.
Yeah, going to take sax lessons like daddy. And yeah, my father did it. You know, my grandfather did it. My grandfather joined South Philly in 49, my father in 69, me in 93.
Awesome.
And then hopefully him one day.
Maybe he'll dance too, because you're doing that. Has he got the moves after Dad?
I can't believe they got me dancing. I can't believe it. Jimmy Brown gets you to do anything, doesn't he?
I know, and you lost your belt. Your pants almost fell off.
Oh my God! Don't say it on air. Don't say it on air. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's great weather. It's a fun night, and I'm glad you stopped by to talk to us for a little bit.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
And guess what? I heard there's no winner tonight, so we got another tie.
I love ties.
I love ties.
I love ties.
Thank you, Will. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you guys having me. Thank you.
I appreciate it. At the end of this podcast,
We're having a good time. We got another guest up here, a repeat offender.
Repeat offender.
Repeat.
We got the MC of the championship serenade downtowners this year, and former co-host, if you want to say, of Word on the Street.
Yeah. They asked me to do this to MC tonight, but I said you're not competing, so no way. It's not happening.
Now, is it another tie tonight, or is there no
I
competition?
don't know what the hell it is. It's stupid as far as
This is
I'm
like
concerned.
January 1st.
Competition.
No competition. We don't really know
No,
what's going on.
I came all the way from North Wildwood for this, and I think it's really ridiculous that they're not competing.
Tie.
Tie.
All right, so
Let's tie it up.
we're going to come back to you at the end. And you're going to pick the winner.
That's fine. That's perfect.
All right.
I already have the winner. You don't have to wait till the end. I already know who won.
All right. So we were thinking about having Jake come up after you.
No, I don't know if he'll come up. He might.
Is he worthwhile?
You going to come up when I'm done? Do you want to come on when I'm done? No.
He said no, ladies and gentlemen.
He's coming up.
Do you have anything you want to say? Do you have anything you want to say or no? He needs a hearing aid. That's what he
I
needs.
think he said go Stars. I read his
That's
lips.
what I heard.
I think that's what he said.
read his
Go
lips.
Stars.
Yeah. All right. So we're in the middle of summer now. I think the last time we talked to you was right after New Year's. How is the band progressing? How
Doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good, yeah.
4.5 minutes of drums.
4.5 minutes in drums, absolutely. I'm learning as we speak. Yeah. No, it's good. Good. Going good. Yeah.
I know you mentioned you do the drill for Hegeman, right?
Yeah, well, I did last year, yeah.
Last year. Do you do it for Duffy too? I don't remember if you.
We help, but there's like a collaborative.
Gotcha.
We kind of all, me, Jake, our drill director, we kind of come together and try to do whatever's best for the band.
Yeah.
If I have an idea, they have an idea. We talk it out.
I don't get a chance to stop by Duffy much because it's out of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
What is
But-
Duffy doing this year?
Polynesian.
Okay. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, we built the Viking suit, so
Nice.
they're beautiful.
Nice. Are you
Ugly
doing
suits.
doing any you doing any work? Doing any fixing up, changing, or
Yeah. Some of the suits we got came kind of in like some of they went down Second Street. They did the serenade, so you need some repairs on that. But yeah, I mean, all in all, they're really pretty. I mean,
Did you get the colorful ones?
yeah.
They're really pretty.
Yeah. That's what we were going for. A nice color block. I mean, I went on and on the first time I was here about color block and suits. So that was one of our main goals, was to take the suits and color block them and really make it look really, really nice throughout the routine.
Mm-hmm. Now, as a person who's in an outside band, not competing or not playing tonight, I won't say competing.
Don't say competing.
What's it like for just to be here?
I think it's great. I think, look at the crowd. I mean, the museum hasn't seen a crowd like this since 1984.
Yeah, it's a nice crowd.
And so it's really great. I mean, they were
It
bringing.
is filling up.
Yeah, there's still people coming in. The last time there was a crowd like this, they were still bringing the trailer in.
Yeah,
over here.
yeah,
So
you're
it's
right.
really great.
That's right. I actually was a little confused when we first got here because with the stage being over here, I was like, wait a minute, it used to be. Remember, it used to be over there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
That one fell down 3 times.
Now it's for the VIP.
It did, yes. Yeah. Well, I think it's a great event, and I would actually like to see different bands do it. I'd love to
That's
see.
what Billy was saying,
I'd
yeah.
love to
I
see
think-
like bands up your way do it, like Duffy and Aqua, like butt heads
I think
a
it'd
little
be.
bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we that might not end well. that might be a battle of the bands in a
All right,
different
Foley's
battle.
got to stay in North Wildwood for that one.
That might be a different battle. Not
Did you really come up
musically.
to North Wildwood for this?
Yeah, I did absolutely. Yep.
So you're as crazy as the rest of us, because Billy came up from North Wildwood for this too.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right, so
There's not. They got the
Happy New
Mylar
Year.
confetti.
They got the Mylar confetti.
This is scary. This is really scary.
Why is
with
it
the
scary,
Mylar.
Foley? Fill us in on
Oh,
what
man.
happened.
PA's coming in with their Mylar confetti. Going to blow the whole block up. Fun fact: Fralinger didn't have power last night, so this might be a bad omen to them.
Oh, there you go.
The
Yes,
Mylar confetti.
Call back to the old. What was that? 2008 Serenade. I think
Yeah,
it
Confetti
was.
was weak. That wasn't a
Six.
brigade. That wasn't a brigade confetti. That was just
What,
string
that-
band confetti.
That was
That was
PA.
weak.
Yeah, it was Polish American.
That wasn't no Cleveland confetti. I can tell you that. No way, shape, or form.
All right. Well, it's always a pleasure having you stop by. We'll definitely have you down again for another episode.
Yeah.
But as always, Foley, have a good rest of the night and have a good time.
Thank
and
you much. Enjoy
Go
the
Fralinger, go Quaker. I don't
know who
know.
I'm rooting for. So
All
Who
right.
you got? Who you got?
Right, no, he's got to say
You're a
it.
Fralinger guy?
I am
Really?
big Fralinger guy.
All right. Well, we'll check back in with you after
Might be
Quaker
the
goes.
biggest
and-
Fralinger guy that's not in Fralinger string band.
All right. Well, there you
Absolutely.
go. No official winners, but in Foley's book, go Fralinger. So we'll see what else they got in store for us tonight. All right. Thanks, Foley.
Thank you.
Thank you, Foley. Foley says, when you want me, I said, oh, next shitty song, I'll let you know.
Get Foley next.
I like the idea of sprinkling in pizza with a little
All right, fresh off of the Fralinger Battle of the Bands set, here with us now for the first time, we have drill director Bobby Thiel of Fralinger String Bands. Great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Guys
Thank you
were
very
great.
much.
So, what's it mean to you guys? And I know the Quaker started this last year, I think it was, as an in-house thing. To be invited in to be a part of this unique event of Quaker versus Fralinger. What's that like?
It's everything you hoped it would be, right? Like that whole tradition, that whole tug of war between Fralinger and Quaker City. It's one's either beating the hell out of the other or the other way around for a streak, and now we're on the other side right now. But it's really fun to kind of do that competition. I'm friends with 90% of the guys in there. The guys I'm not friends with, I just don't know. But I'm friends with a ton of them. Like, and I think our MC Mike said it earlier. Like, we're enemies one day a year. So to be included with this, it gives you something to strive for in the middle of the year while you're waiting for New Year's music and stuff like that. So it was fun. I appreciated Spanky asking us.
Yeah.
Who picked the idea for flickers into Copa?
I'll tell you what. A friend of ours came in. He just joined the band. Jack, he came up to me. He was like, yo, I know we're doing this Battle of the Bands thing, but I think if we do this like 1986 and 87, and 87 is so epic, and we could kind of finish with that, I think it's a great way to do it. So we formed a little committee. I presented it. Everybody loved it. So then we started, he said, well, what about if we do like through the year? So it took us like through January, February, March, and it gave us a chance to like play those songs we play all year, but also feature some soloists and stuff like that. So it was a really easy way. It kind of wrote itself. Joe Antel kind of came up with a nice set list for us. We kind of messed with it a little bit, but it was like a real team effort to kind of put this set list together. So
Great idea.
Yeah, I think it's cool that there was a theme to it because it's sort of like you said, it's a way to kind of keep you creative in the off season.
Yep.
You know, and when we had Spanky on the episode, he kind of said the same thing on the Quaker side. It was just a cool way. Did you guys notice it all? Because I'm just asked because Spanky said it for Quaker. Like guys coming out to rehearsal and being a little bit more excited that there was something going on. Like
definitely. Like the you know how it is. I mean, you're in string bands. You know how this goes. It's those summer months kind of drag along.
Oh,
but guys had something to strive for. They wanted to come to make sure they had the music and they had the set list down and stuff like that. Last night we had rehearsal. I mean, we're pretty decent with rehearsal. We're average around 40 to 50 guys, but last night we had 67 guys. On our air conditioner, our whole building went down yesterday. So we had no air conditioning in the club. So we had to go down to Hegeman and rehearse in there. And their club is almost a third the size of ours. So
Hegeman's music never sounds so good.
Right, listen, anybody who was in there, it was so loud. And we were down here rehearsing in the space to kind of do that. And we walked in there as they were playing Copa, and it was just outrageously loud. So it was cool.
The Copa set was great.
Yeah.
The dancing, that was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Now, what is it like? We were asking Foley from Duffy and Will Deezeroth from South Philly. They sat with us about why they would come out to an event for two different bands, and they gave perspective about the hobby and the brotherhood and stuff. What's it mean to you as a performer to see all these guys and gals from other bands and clubs and stuff like that?
For me, it means a lot. I mean, you hear so much talk, and I think about this all the time. It's every 5 or 6 years, people are, the hobby's dying. It's almost over and stuff like that. There's a couple hundred people out here who just love the hobby, love mums. They're brigade guys, they're string band guys, there's comic guys, there's costumers, there's people who work in this parade. So it means a lot to me to see all these people out here kind of, everybody hanging out and having a good time. You don't get a lot of opportunity to do that. I mean, especially if you live down here, we all see each other all the time.
Yes.
But bring guys from like Jersey and Delaware who kind of live kind of far away. Everybody comes for this. It was great. It's a great opportunity. It was like it's a unique way to kind of keep our hobby interesting. I felt like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned before we got underway the little nod to the Nightmare Before Christmas in there. Are there's a couple of characters that we might be?
Maybe Mike Jacob. You don't know.
I don't know.
How's everything going with the upcoming year?
Really good. Really good. Things are moving along nicely. We have all our meetings. We got our sketches. We started a little bit of music here and there. So, the ideas are flowing. The show's pretty much 90% put together. Now it's just all that little stuff you sprinkle in between. Like, we know our major scenes. So we're sprinkling all these little ideas in between right now. So, but it's going really good.
Love the theme.
We're looking very forward to seeing it because we were just talking the other night at home, me and Haley, because we both agree, but Haley said it numerous times that this past year, The Fish Under the Sea was like Fralinger's best in a while. Very, very strong contender to win the parade.
Yeah.
So we're both, all three of us really are very interested to see where you're going to take this theme.
Yeah.
We're both big fans of the movie, Disney in general. So very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, a lot of guys were excited about it too right away because you know how this process works. You try to keep it secretive as long as you can until that day when we do a submission the way we do it now, kind of like the brigades do it.
Yeah.
But it was well received across the board. Like 90% of the membership didn't know we were turning in, and once we put it in, I was getting hit with text left and right, and people were putting stuff on their own social media pages and stuff like that. So everybody's pretty excited about it. So
awesome,
it's a neat direction.
Yeah,
it's a great theme,
and I'm sure it is. Fralinger always has that Fralinger twist, that Fralinger sound, and we're looking forward to that. Big question is, you sticking around to watch Quaker?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Of course I am. Come on,
so
I'm a Mum fan.
Before we wrap up, I'm sure you won't mind, Bobby. Haley's got some information on some upcoming Fralinger events we want to push.
Yeah, so Fralinger is pushing chances to attend the Home Run Derby that the Phillies are having Philly is hosting on Monday, July 13th. They have chances going on Facebook Live Tuesday, July 7th, 7:30 p.m. You can get 1 ticket for $10, 3 tickets for $25, or 7 tickets for $40. So go on Facebook, check them out, buy tickets and support Fralinger, and buy some chances here.
Live TV, ladies and gentlemen.
For the Home Run Derby. If you want
Security.
There you go. All right, Bob. Well, this is definitely not going to be the last time you're sitting with us. We'll have you back.
Yeah, he's got to come back.
When we're inside, maybe closer to New Year's.
I'll look forward to it.
All right. Thanks for sitting with us,
guys.
and great job.
Thanks.
Sounds great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sang. We're in the Quaker phase of the night, and so far, I know it's not judged, but thoughts compared to Fralinger's start to Quaker's start. What do we think? I'll start with Billy.
Fralinger start was bigger.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say they came out a little bit more with a bang, but Quaker sounds really good. It's not like they
But
don't.
here they come.
I'm waiting for it. It's gonna drop.
Yeah, here they come.
It's going to drop with this song because I know this song that they're playing, and they always sound really good playing this. I believe this is Red River Valley, if I hear it in the back correctly, featuring the banjos right now. And what a perfect time to jump back in and start the next segment of the show here, right as we're featuring the Quaker City banjo section. I almost don't even want to talk because that's
Yeah,
You
listen
can-
to that banjo.
You can
Yeah.
hear the banjos through these headphones.
yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
you
Yeah.
can.
so-
Yes, picking up on through our microphones. That's how much power.
Yeah,
They play
Fralinger
with.
might have started bigger, but here comes Quaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quaker, I think, is playing it smart. I think they kind of eased the crowd into it after a break. They got the attention back, and now they're gonna, I think, pick it up a
I already
little bit.
saw a full stagecoach wagon come through.
That was
so
cute with the kids on there and all.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
very
cute.
cool. Very
You,
cool.
you couldn't put me in that blow up horse suit. I don't care how
Well, I think
new
you
a
look
guy
cute
I
with the
was.
little legs
It
hanging off the
ain't
side.
happening.
So what are the chances? Speaking of not happening, what's the chances we get Mrs. Yoakum up here for the first time tonight? She's sitting right down there, ladies and gentlemen,
How about
behind us.
Reading.
On the spot.
Come on up in a second. She can't say no lies, can she?
Well, I think she just did.
Can't say no lies. Come on up. Give me a hand. Come here.
Well, while Billy's doing that, do you have anything to push for Quaker?
Yeah,
All right,
so-
let's push it.
Oh, she's coming.
July 19th, Seaport Pier, Wildwood, New Jersey. Quaker has their bash at the beach. It's been a pretty successful event. Oh, they're getting even louder. So you probably heard them at the Luau a couple weeks ago. Well, they're back at Seaport for their own event, July 19th, $25 a person. So make sure you check it out. Should be a good time.
All
I
right.
hear them all the way back in West Wildwood.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
There you go. And you don't miss a Quaker event ever.
Try
Right?
not
You're always there. Billy came up again, like we said earlier, from North Wildwood just for this, for the second half. So that takes a lot for him to say that he thought Fralinger started a little bit stronger tonight. But Spanky's got the Quaker boys whipped into shape, and they sound awesome
They're not
right
letting
now.
me down right now. I'll tell
Down
you
there,
that.
they're
Here
not.
come
Billy's,
these
we're gonna have to
earphones.
stop so Billy can get up and strut around a little bit. All right, well, we're gonna get rolling with a couple more Quaker tunes coming your way, so enjoy that. And then again, we're gonna filter in some more people that want to stop by and say hello. Hey, we might even have somebody run right through the shot again, like we had the last time. We're getting filmed over here too. I think a little bit more than Quaker was on that last song. So there you go. All right, enjoy a couple songs coming up. We'll be back. We don't even know who we're gonna talk to, but we'll see what's up. Maybe
See
Mrs.
what we got
Yoakum.
out there.
All right, enjoy.
Listen to snowman, keep them doggies rolling rawhide. Through rain and wind and weather, hell bent for leather, wishing my girl was by my side. For all the things I'm missing, good feeling, loving, kissing, all waiting at the end of the ride. Move 'em on, head 'em up, head 'em out, move 'em on, move 'em on, rawhide, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, ride 'em in, cut 'em in, slow ride 'em in, rawhide, rawhide.
All right, and Quaker is moving along, and with us here, somebody who I've wanted to talk to for a while on our podcast, Mr. Brian Hamburg, one of the best banjo players, not only in Fralinger String Band, but in the entire String Band Association. So, Brian, thanks for
You are too
joining.
kind. You don't have to say all that. Thank you, though.
No, it's true, though.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for joining us with zero notice.
Yeah.
I was over there getting a beer.
Tap on the shoulder.
So I grabbed you because, well, actually, Billy did, but I wanted to talk to you because two of the best bands, Fralinger and Quaker, two of the best banjo sections. I feel like Quaker gets a little bit of more of the public hype with the banjo section, but Fralinger is strong. I mean, is there any like headbutting with those two sections back and forth, trying to best each other every year?
Sure. Always. I mean, it's funny. We talk about it every year. What do the judges care about? What should we play in the arrangement? And beyond that, what's going to impress our friends down the street?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially the ex-Fralinger guys who are in Quaker
Fralinger
now.
has come big
Sure.
with the banjos, because I know growing up, Fralinger was always saxophones, and that's what they were known for in my eyes. But they're coming on strong. They were the banjos sound really good tonight.
Definitely, and I think are you in charge of the section down there?
So I work close with Chris Farr to come up with what we're going to play, and I do run sectionals.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you've been in Fralinger a long time at this point. But
Yeah, coming up on 25 years.
yeah, and I think that the banjo section has progressively gotten more in the forefront since you joined the band. When you were coming into Fralinger, great band, but I don't think it was as banjo forward back then. What drew you to Fralinger?
So I joined in 2001, and I really liked the hobo theme that year. It's funny. I was an Irish American for 1 year, which is great. Met some great people. They taught me the ropes. They taught me to play chords on the banjo. And then I met some folks in 2 Street String Band. Spent a year there. I was in the under 21 band with 2 Street. So we played at the shows. And then I met some folks in Fralinger from the under 21 band. I think it was Bobby Griffiths. He was like, "Hey, you should join Fralinger." I was like, all right, sounds pretty good. So we're at Quaker City Serenade in 2001. They did the jungle theme. And I spent most of the day in Quaker's club and had the application. Tuesday came before Wednesday, so I joined Fralinger instead of Quaker.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's awesome.
I'm friends with all those guys. I love both bands, and that's just the way it went.
That's incredible. So
That was a really good choice, because if not, he'd be out there singing his shitty Eagles song right now.
Billy's a Steelers fan, by the way, if you didn't know. So we were talking to Bobby Phil earlier, and we're really hyped up for your theme this year because we're all Disney fans. I actually know you're a big Disney fan.
I'm a big Disney fan, as long as they keep paying me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you work for Disney now. So are you excited to lead a section of banjos to try to put something together that's kind of like somewhat Disney related this year?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's another haunted theme. We do well with dark, scary music. We've won with it before. It's a cool twist on the haunted theme, the Halloween theme. Yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome. So are we. So before we let you go, and we do appreciate you sitting with us, I'm going to make you say one nice thing at least about Quaker City. How they doing so far?
I could say a lot of nice things about it. Like they are the standards. Like the guys who came before me, especially the Rivals, they were in Fralinger before me, Kevin and Jimmy. I look up to them as the standard, and I try to be as good as them. That's it.
Nice.
That's awesome. Well, Brian, thank you very much, and we'll have you back definitely for sure.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
coming
having
up
me.
on the tap on the shoulder.
Thank you.
a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live with memory, beneath the stars all alone. Well, it was there I found beside the Alamo, enchanted strange as the blue up above. For that moon that passed that on which he would know. Still here's my broken song of love. Well, moon and all your splendor, known only to my heart. Come back my rose, rose of San. Oh, lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own broken song. And the words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moon that passed by the Alamo and rose my rose of San Antonio.
We got ex-Fralinger guy who's now the leader of WOFAT Brass Band. How's things going, Matt?
Pretty well. Good night. Great night. Thanks for having us.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a great time.
You miss the bands?
Great. I do miss. I miss Herbie's arrangements a lot. I miss Fralinger, and Quaker sounds wonderful, to be honest. So yeah.
I mean, it's only fair to have you up here. I mean, WOFAT is like Battle of the Bands. You think Battle of the Bands, you think WOFAT.
We love Battle of the Bands, you know. Yeah. I think it's what we go out for, the Battle of Bands, to be honest, you know.
So you having a good time tonight?
Yeah, it's a great time. This is awesome.
You're a perfect guy to have up here right now because I actually wanted to ask you what, like, as a you're obviously a very talented musician. What do you think of the musicality tonight here in Fralinger and now a little bit of Quaker?
It's really good. You know, honestly, these guys are hobbyists. They dedicate their lives to music. So they get together and play in tune, articulate together, and play awesome arrangements. It's not easy to do this. So I admire it tremendously. You know, I'm a snob, so I pick people apart. This is what I do. My apologies. But no, this is great. This is a great
There's no winner or loser tonight, but who you got winning and losing?
Right now, Fralinger's in a lead for sure. Just for the fact that it's Herbie's arrangements. And they didn't mic the basses, you know, Fralinger came out. And like there's natural sound. I was sitting close enough, but I don't know. I guess when you mic a band, especially in this kind of setting, I hear what you want me to hear rather than what the ensemble is. So, like I said, I'm a snob and I can't help it.
So when you asked why did I ask you to come up, that's why.
Yeah.
Have you ever judged music competitions before?
In my own head, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
every day. No, not on a high level, but no. Yeah. You know, I stay out of the teaching scene.
Gotcha.
I focus on playing.
Okay. Oh, awesome. So what does WOFAT have coming up? Anything that people can get tickets to?
Know, I don't know. I really don't know. I took a gig with Legacy, and I'm happy as hell. What a great wedding band that is.
Oh, awesome.
So WOFAT's probably doing a couple weddings here and there. We're taking a little break for the summer. Everyone likes to enjoy their families and stuff. We're older, you know. Like we ain't kids anymore.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to work every weekend. Bubba does. Bubba wants to work every day, which is cool. Fine. I love him. But no, like you know, we're chilling out.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. I know you were nervous, but you did a great job. You did a great job.
But I did. Thank you guys.
Thank you, man.
I want to play with WOFAT. One day, I want to play with
Absolutely. Please do.
All right.
I want to play it with blocks.
You can.
I've been saying that for years.
Maybe not.
For years.
Maybe not anybody.
You can definitely play. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you,
man.
Matty.
Of course.
can tell the world that never was my girl. You can burn my bridges, I'm gone. Or you can tell your friends what I fool I been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms back to the farm. You can tell my head through the form. Or you can tell my lips, tell my fingertips, they won't be reaching out. Everybody sing it, come on. Don't tell my heart, achy, breaky heart, just don't understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill his man. That sounded like the Mummers Choir. That was amazing. It's coming up again. It's coming up again. You can tell your mom I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your daughter by my leg. Or tell your brother Cliff, who's this kid tell my lips. He never really liked me anyway. Or tell you when. Anything you please, so all know that I'm okay. Or you can tell my eyes too much up on my mind. It might be walking, and this is your part right here. So don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. Don't understand. And you can tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. You might blow. Break it down, break it down. Everybody sing. Don't. This is beautiful here. Nice work, Mummers Museum. Come on. Oh, don't tell my heart, achy, breaky heart. Just don't think understand. And you can tell my heart, achy, breaky heart. Blow up and kill his man.
What are you telling? Doesn't
Can you give a big round of applause for the dancers over here to our left-hand side? Come on.
All right, so as Quaker rolls along down the happy trail in the background there, we have one of the best people we could probably have sit with us for a short segment here, Mr. John Warnega, formerly of the Fralinger String Band, current writer of Quaker City String Band, current member of FERCO, I believe.
Correct. Playing some challenging
Quaker the last few years.
Yes.
Which is obviously a different band than Fralinger. Now, your writing style, do you alter anything from how you used to do things to orchestrate it for Fralinger as you do for Quaker, or is it just straight up whatever you think they play?
My writing has evolved through the years. And there's things that I do for Quaker now that I didn't do for Fralinger, and it's just that my writing evolved. I try different things now than I didn't try back then with Fralinger. Sometimes I feel a little more daring nowadays, and I'll try things that I wouldn't have taken a risk on with Fralinger back then, especially doing the 8 in a row. The more times you win, the more scary it is to take a risk when you know that next parade could be the end of the wins.
Yeah, I mean, during that 8-year run, say like right in the middle of it, were you looking at it as you're basically trying to beat yourself? Did you ever look at it that way, or did you try to put it out of your mind as much as you could?
It was, it got very stressful through the 8 in a row because every time you win, you feel more pressure to win again. And there's no place to go besides the same or down. Yeah, so it was a stressful period, but it was an awesome period. And I remember back then thinking about how people talk about the good old days, and I was saying, we're in the good old days right now. And it was an awesome run. And people would normally think, well, if the band wins so many times, they get cocky and they're not going to work as hard because they think they've got it together. But I feel like Fralinger worked harder and harder each time we won. We didn't sit back and be complacent. we worked harder, and we had Mike Rayer as drill master for most of that, and he never felt like it's good enough. We had to get better and better every year. So I could tell you the first 3 years they were getting used to my writing. My writing was hard, difficult, and it was very different than what Herbie Smith wrote before. And it was about the third, fourth parade when they really settled in, and they were able to really nail these arrangements with quality. Not that they weren't playing with quality. I mean, they did a beautiful job with the Night Year. Beautiful job. And they did a beautiful job every year. But by the time we got to Viva Latina, the technical level of the band had increased tremendously from in those 5 years. So it was a great experience. I had Herbie behind me. I had Louis Garton working the band. He's a genius. That guy could stand in front of that band, have his arms behind his back, say nothing, and they already played better just from him standing there. Probably from fear.
I gotta
Yeah, go ahead.
The 9th year where you didn't win, was it a relief?
It was hard. Yeah. We came off of a challenge year, and we were hoping, to have another win. It was hard. We also drew the first position, but for some reason we went up second. I think another band came back in the parade, so we went up second. We had a really tough position to compete in, but it did hurt. It did hurt when we didn't win, and we didn't win again for 2 more years. We did notice that whenever we drew a spot that was considered a bad spot, like second or third, we didn't win, and we were winning when we were going up later in the good positions. 2017 was an awakener because we didn't win, and we went up late that year. We went up, I think it was 9th, and we didn't win that year, but it was such an exciting run. 2015, what an exciting year that was. And the band played so well, the music was so difficult, and it was a different style than we played in the previous years. It was a little more like a drum and bugle corps than the previous years before that. And I thought Fralinger really made a mark that year. For a lot of us, the Gypsy year was a big landmark for us. We were so proud to go up that year. The music we played was very different than any band played before in the parade, and I felt like we were making a statement. It was so exciting to win on top of all that, but we were just so thrilled with the package we put together, the drill, the music, the dancing, the props. We had great prop builders. When we had the cowboy theme, we had a whole city of props, the whole town. They were 3-dimensional. You can go inside of each of those buildings they built, and you could probably live in there. Those props, and it was just an exciting era all together. And eventually all eras end, and it's tough nowadays to get a streak. Right now, yeah. Quakers on 2 in a row, and
imagine
we're hoping
they need 6 more. Just to tie
I said that. I already said we've got to get 6 more in a row. And Marty Good said we need to start with 3 before we get there.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I know. So, but we have to stay positive and see what happens. And right now, so I'm working with Quaker City, but our arch rival is South Philly, and they're really good. But we're just going to make sure we're even better. We're gonna do well as we can this year coming up, and I'm so excited working with Quaker City. It's such a great bunch of guys, and they're so talented, and they don't even need me to work with the band. I come there, they do their sectionals, I get there at 9 o'clock, it's nailed, all the music nailed, and they're just doing such good work. And another band, they're not complacent. they realize every year is an uphill battle, and they work hard. They're like a well-oiled machine. So I'm really glad to be part of the Quaker City family right now.
That's awesome. And if it's okay with you, John, I want to shift for a second to the YouTube side of things.
Okay.
You have a pretty popular YouTube channel in general, but especially in the mummers community. You do all kinds of really cool multi-track videos and singing and playing. Where did that come from? Did you sit in there one day and say, you know what, I'm going to make a YouTube channel? Or like where did that come from?
So to address the multi-tracks where I play all the different parts,
Yeah.
it started when I think I was 11th grade in high school. I had a recording of my voice on a cassette tape, and I was sitting there singing harmony with a recording of my own voice. And I said, what if I took another cassette player, sat it here, pressed record, played this cassette player, sang with it. I wound up with 2-part on this cassette player. And then I would do it again and add a 3rd part and a 4th part. And I thought I came up with this brand new process. Until I got to college and started singing in the Pine Barrens Barbershop Chorus, and I got to meet their 4-track recorder. I said, oh, people have been doing this already? So that started in high school, and it was just so neat that I could record all those parts. And there was no digital technology. It was just a cassette tape. And I still have a few of those. And I did some multi-tracks between then and like 2005. In fact, I went into a studio with a lady from my church, Dee Fozzie, and we spent an entire year doing a CD. And I brought in every instrument I could think of, sang all these voice parts, and I was able to go to town on that. But when I got on YouTube, I started to notice that there were people that had videos that looked like the Brady Bunch squares. They had all these videos of them singing different parts. And there were times where I'd play a recording for somebody, and the guy said, well, who's the choir on the recording? I said, I recorded all the parts. And he wouldn't understand. And he asked him, but who's that choir on there? He didn't get it.
Yeah, right.
But once I started doing the videos on YouTube and they could see I'm singing each different voice part, then people understood this is a multi-track. It's all from the same person. And I only did probably 1 or 2 instrumentals in the 1990s, but it was, I think, 2012 when I really said I really want to get into these instrumentals. And then the pandemic hit, and people were really ramping up their virtual videos. I noticed they weren't just staying in squares, they were doing all kinds of neat effects. And I said, I want to see if I can do better.
Well, the guy who's always trying to do better, John Wernega. I don't know if there's a better arranger. I mean, up for debate, but in the string band world, you've done an amazing job and done amazing things for our hobby. And we hope I would love to have you back for a full episode one day if you'll do it. And I thank you for sitting with us, John. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody. Well, that is a wrap on the Battle of the Bands. We thank John Wernega. We thank everybody else that sat with us tonight from
a lot of guests.
Any band that we had, not just Quaker, not just Fralinger. But it was a really fun night. It was a really good show. If you were here and you're watching us back, thanks for coming out. If you are watching this and you haven't come to the Battle of the Bands the last 2 years, I definitely recommend coming out. It's a great time, especially if it's going to continue to be at the Mummers Museum. I think it was really, really awesome. So before we wrap up, again, I know there wasn't any winners, but what do you think, Billy, at the end of the day?
Fralinger.
I would say, I have to agree. I think we're going to go 3 in a row for Fralinger. I think they just brought it tonight.
They brought out the Copa banana. They had the props, the bananas, the raisins. They were good.
Yeah, definitely. I will say if we're doing like categories, right, production, I think maybe you give the Quaker. I think they put on a better visual show. They had a lot of dancing. And
I say Fralinger.
I don't know. Quaker had the props and the cover
they had
wagon.
the stagecoach. They had the costumes.
I think it's a tie on theming. I think they both did a good job on like taking you through the year, and then Quaker did a bunch of cowboy
production
stuff. Yeah, I think they both did a really solid job. So it is hard, but we're not going to do any more ties. We're done with ties. So we got 3 in a row for Fralinger. and it was a really great night. So look for more episodes coming out. Thank you for tuning in and watching. This is pretty different for us. So
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of fun. Might do something similar coming up, maybe down the shore. We don't know what's going on, but back to regular episodes coming soon. The mum season is right around the corner, so we'll be back to our twice a month, every other week. So stay tuned for that. We already are planning some really cool stuff, and haven't said it in a while, but I'll say it tonight. If you don't follow us on all the platforms: YouTube, Spotify, iHeart, Apple. We're on everything, so follow us. Word on the Street podcast, Mum Nation, and stay tuned and look forward to more episodes. So again, I'm Mike Jacobs.
Billy Oakham.
Haley Heron.
We will see you back inside the Mum Museum on the next one.
Hosted by Billy Oakham, Haley Heron, and Mike Jacobs. Produced by Haley Heron and Mike Jacobs. Producer Brian Donnelly. Thank you to Cheyenne McLean.